Hello guys. It's been almost like I want to say like a week since I dropped my last video. The reason for it is because I've been studying for finals and I've been getting kind of busy, but since finals are ending, I could release this video. I've been having this video for a while, so I hope you guys enjoy. Alright then. The next CTF challenge that we're going to be doing is the same one as the previous one I did, which was, I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was called Coffee Lover. And this one is going to be part 2 of it, or the part 1, because the last one we did was part 0, and this is going to be part 1. So Coffer-Overflow-1. So let's just see what this video has, or what this CTF challenge has to offer. So let's see. First, I'm just gonna set up the network so we can host it. So I'm gonna be using Docker as it's provided in the GitHub, and then after that, I'm just gonna connect to it for the most part and see how I connect to it in port 999, and see we get a prompt: welcome to Coffer-Overflow, where our coffers are overflowing with bytes. What do you want to fill your coffer with? So it seems like it has a similar prompt as the one that we did beforehand for part 0. So we already have an idea, I guess, of how the code would look like, but I guess before we go any further on with this, we might want to check, I guess, the source code to see what's provided for us. So let's see. If we move on and check the source code, right now I already have it here set up. I have the source code right here. It looks similar to the previous ones. It looks similar to 0, and then on to my right side I have the assembly code. So now let's see what we could do right now at the moment is I guess check out or like, yeah, just check it out for at the moment, and then we could, like, I guess, cat the code and just have it and just look at the code, I guess, the C code, because usually you're giving the C code. So let's see. Okay, looking at the C code, it looks like the main thing we want to get, if we want to get a shell on this, is get code to equal this specific value, which is coffee babe. And to the previous one that we did, we just had to make it equal to 0, comparing it to the first one, floor.0. That was the only difference. So it looks like the code is the exact same thing, but the only difference is the code has to equal OX calf babe. So if we look closely at the assembly code, which is on the right of my tmux session, we can see like everything is the exact same as the previous one if you see my previous video. So the puts are there, everything's there. So I guess the main thing I want to, I guess, focus on is the value of where code is set, and then where we're comparing it. And it looks like the value of a code is set on OX20, I guess the location, and then the comparison is happening on OX8, on RAX and EAX. So this was like a bit tough for me to understand, because I'm like, EAX and RAX, but how come it's comparing RAX and not EAX? But like a little bit of googling, it shows that EAX and RAX are exactly sharing the, I guess, the exact values, because I think EAX holds like the lower 32 bits or something like that, while RAX is holding the 64 bits. So like they share the same value. That's how I understood it, and I guess this is how the disassembler, or like GDB, was able to interpret it. So I guess, like, I guess just to keep it simple, EAX and RAX share the same values. So now that we know that, and we're just comparing it to the old code right now at this moment, what we could do at the moment is I guess just start I guess coding up a script for it, since it's very similar to the one that we did previously. So let's see what I could do here. So right here, I already made like I guess a script for this, but like let's just remove it and I guess do this from scratch. So let's see, I'm gonna remove this script right now, and hopefully I'm able to do it. So let's see, I removed the script, and now let's just make a new script called coffee1.py, the exact same thing, but this time it's empty. So first thing you want to do is import pwn tools, which is what I'm doing from pwn import star pwning. And then I guess what we want to do right now is just connect to it. So I have it set on my local, so just 127.0.1. I guess the port I'm trying to connect to or have a session with is a port 9999. And then I'll just put a little comment right here for everyone who's new to, I guess, Python. What this does, it connects to, I guess, the port. And now next thing that we want to do is set up our payload, which was similar to what we did previously in the last video. So let's see our payload right now. It's gonna be in byte string because, like, I guess you can, when sending stuff, I guess through a port or just sending it, connecting to, like, I guess ports, you send stuff through byte string. So right now we're just gonna be exact same payload A, and the size is similar because OX20 minus OX, I think 8 or 18 is equal to 24 or something like that, or 32. I forgot. I explained the math beforehand, but that was basically it. And then we get the pointer PTR64. So I guess a little bit of googling, I found out that PTR64, all it does is it packs a 64-bit integer. And I guess the thing that we're trying to pack right now is basically is the, I guess, the value that we want to switch. So what we're gonna add at the end is let's see, is OX coffee babe. That's the value that we're gonna set it at. So if we're gonna paste that right there, and we have our payload, I think, already set. Payload same as, yes, like what I'm typing here is payload same as 0, but all we do is just add the address. And then we're gonna send this payload to the I guess to the port, and then we're gonna interact with it. We're gonna see what we do right here. Now if I run it, and then looks like we got the cat flag.txt, and then boom, we got the flag. So I guess that's about it for this video, I guess, for the most part. I guess the only difference was the OX coffee babe from the, I guess, from the previous one, I guess, from the previous problem. And just like I'm saying, I'm like completely new to this, like you guys as well. I'm not an expert when it comes to this kind of stuff. I'm still learning as I'm doing these CTF problems and just like reading write-ups. Down below I'll link down the write-ups on how to do this problem, and like the write-ups I read to kind of understand. And I guess I even sometimes I just read the scripts to understand how it works and try my best to explain it. But for the most part, these videos are just for me, myself, and trying to get better, I guess, at CTF problems. Because next year a goal of mine is trying to do a lot more CTFs. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, peace.